Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
I appreciate you letting me get you into all this trouble.
That's no problem there.
Well, I know you've always been standing up to the man. When is a good time for me? And again, I'm not going to even try to push you to how to set it up or what to do. I just want to somehow be involved and help you in any way. When should I call you? Tomorrow or something? Or when's a good time for me to call you when you're on the bus on the road to try to get some idea of what we should do in New York or Austin?
Why don't you do a little research yourself on Austin and New York, and I will too, and we'll check my itinerary, and call me tomorrow, and we'll figure out something we can do.
Yes, sir. What's a good time? Just like 10 or 11 in the morning again? Or?
Oh, yeah, that's about the same time we talk today. That'd be great.
That's a good time for you. I know you're up late doing these shows, so 10 in the morning is good.
10 or 11 o'clock's fine.
Because you get up and jog every morning, don't you?
Well, I tell everybody I do.
Okay, hey, listen, I'm not going to twist.
I get up some mornings and jog.
Okay, well, I'll call you tomorrow morning, sir, and say hi to your wife and family. We're going to go into the final segment right now. Here we go, sir. Folks, I am as happy as I have been in my life, except for the birth of my 3 children, because I know that I have a blind spot. I can't make myself bug big celebrities or ask for things from them. And Willie's such a nice guy that if he thinks in his heart it's a good thing to do, he'll generally do it. And that's what I've been told by folks who've known him for decades. And now he just says, yeah, let's do a 9/11/impeachment anti-Iran deal. So we're going to be setting that up in the next month or so, next couple of months, whenever Willie wants to do it. In closing, I know we got loaded phones, but we're out of time. We'll have Willie back undoubtedly. In the last 3 or 4 minutes we've got, sir, earlier you were trying to get into, when we went to break, energy dependence and systems to get off of it. They're demonizing ethanol, but that's from corn. You're talking about the cooking oil and trash and the pig farms and the chicken farms. You're talking about systems that use the waste we're just dumping in rivers right now to create cleaner burning fuels. In closing, Willie Nelson, that's a way to create a new economy, as you have said as a visionary, and you've got all the evidence to re-energize the family farm and try to save what we've got left and get us off of the oil.
Absolutely, and we can do it. We have the ability to do it. We have the resources, and I think the secret is to keep it local and sustainable. If you have something around you that farmers grow that you can use it. Anytime you import something, it costs more and it pollutes the environment. Anytime you can buy it locally, you're getting healthier food because you know where it's coming from. So I think the important thing for us to do is to make sure that we support our local agriculture, our local economy, and not become dependent on bringing in everything from around the world. Because you look at your table where you ate breakfast this morning, and everything on your plate probably came from 12 to 1,500 miles away. And that's a huge waste. It could have been done outside your back door by farmers that you know.
Now, just 70 years ago, I would guess, growing up in north central Texas, that everything on your plate every morning was from right there in the little town you grew up in.
In Aidpt, Texas, we had our own chickens, and we had eggs, and we grew our own beef, and we had hogs out there that we grew, and we had a garden. So we pretty much were self-sufficient. And I think probably out of necessity, because of the high prices of everything, we're going to have to get back to that kind of living again. And honestly, I think it will be good for us to go back to the basics and be able to take care of ourselves without having to depend on somebody on the other side of the world.
Absolutely. You can find all of his websites through willienelson.com. You can also find out about all the prolific new records, new albums you've been putting out. Willie, I've been reading all the reviews, too, quite a few of the reviews. The reviewers are saying that you seem to, like a fine wine, be getting even better now that you had your 75th birthday. Are you hitting kind of your third or fourth wind here?
I'm breaking wind right now, I think.
That's a good joke. You know what I mean? Like you're a jogger. I mean, you know, you're like seem to be energized.
I do have a lot of energy, and I ride a bike, and you know, I do what I can to try to get rid of the energy, and then I do a 2-hour show on the stage every night. So at the end of the day, I try to get well spent. That's the secret, I think, to being healthy spiritually, mentally, is to do a lot of exercise and keep your body going.
And you talk a lot about that in your book with Turk Pipkin, The Tao of Willie, New York Times bestseller. Be sure and get that as well. Willie, I am completely blown away by this interview, and I sense destiny here, something big, and I pray that this does happen, and we just appreciate all your time. I'll say bye to you off air here in just a moment, and I will talk to you in the morning, sir. You're going to be playing tonight in Council Bluff, Iowa. Is that sold out like most of your shows, or can folks go to that?
Well, I think it's a casino, so it's probably pretty well sold out. But if you're around here close, you might come over. But it's a small venue, so it's probably pretty well sold out.